Greetings, this is Minister Carol from Disciples Ignited, and I want to pose a question to you. Did people worship Jesus while he was on the earth? I think the best place to get that answer is from Jesus himself. So first we're going to let Jesus establish what the Bible says about who we're to worship. In Matthew chapter 4, Jesus was in the wilderness being tempted by Satan. And this is what he said to Jesus. Now, this is Satan speaking to Jesus. He said, "All this I will give you." He just showed him all the wonders of the world, "if you will bow down and worship me." So Satan was asking Jesus to worship him. That's what he really wants. He wants us to follow him, serve him, and worship him. But this is Jesus' answer to Satan. He says, "Away from me, Satan, for it's written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." So Jesus is quoting from the Torah in Exodus 20:3-4, Exodus 34:14, and in Deuteronomy 5:7-8. So the Ten Commandments, that's what he's quoting from, make it clear that God alone is to be worshiped. Nothing made or created on earth or in heaven is to be bowed down to and worshiped. But as Jesus walked the earth and did all the things that he did, in John 9:38, he healed a man of blindness. And he was speaking to the blind man, and the blind man said, "I believe." He was receiving Jesus. "I believe." And he worshiped Jesus. If you look up this passage, you will not find that Jesus told him, "Don't worship me." He didn't. He accepted and received this man's worship. But let's go back even to the birth of Jesus when he was just a babe. In Matthew 2:2-11, the wise men came to see the baby Jesus. And it says that they came to worship him. That's what they told everybody. "We want to see this King of the Jews. We have come to worship him." And then when they saw baby Jesus, they bowed down and worshiped him. So we see this precedent here that yes, Jesus was worshiped while he was on the earth. Matthew 14:33, after Jesus calmed the storm while he was in a boat, it says that those in the boat who were his disciples, they worshiped him. Jesus never rebuked his disciples and said, "No, don't worship me, only worship God." No, he received and accepted that worship. So he's saying something here very important. Then, at his resurrection in Matthew 28:9, it says some of the women, they saw Jesus alive. And they ran and they clasped his feet. And for them to do that, they would clasp his feet with their hands. So they would have had to go down to the ground, bow down. And it says they worshiped him. And he did not rebuke them for that. He did not say, "Don't do that." Then in Matthew 28:16-17, and Luke 24:52, this is at the ascension. Jesus has been with his disciples in his resurrected body, but now he's going home to be with his Father. And it says that they worshiped him when they saw him. And then as he was ascending up into heaven, after they didn't see him anymore, it says that they worshiped him. So yes, Jesus was worshiped while he was on earth. And the Bible makes it very clear. Jesus made it very clear. You only worship God. Yet every time people worshiped him, he never stopped them. He never rebuked them. He never said that that was wrong. So you can draw your own conclusions of what Jesus was saying. Blessings.